All right, thank you, Jay, for that. Well, right now we're taking a live look at beautiful Lake St. Clair this morning. And if you're in Macomb County, you probably visit Lake St. Clair Metro Park in Harrison Township often. This park is one of 13 amazing parks managed, of course, by the Huron-Clinton Metro Parks. And they're making big moves to make your outdoor experience even better. Right now, they need your help with community surveys underway to make sure the parks are heading in the right direction. And they're using feedback from past surveys to create fun new programs like science lessons, swim lessons, and park upgrades. This year's survey is still available to take right now. And this morning we are joined by Danielle Mauter. Did I get that right?
You did.
Okay, the Chief of Marketing Communications for Huron-Clinton Metro Parks. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Now, I was telling you earlier, Danielle, I was like, I don't know how you can make the Metro Parks any better. So what are you looking for exactly?
So part of our strategic plan is to listen to the community and make sure that we're delivering programs and amenities that the community actually wants to see in the Metro Parks. So we're looking for honest feedback. Realistically, we want to hear from the community of what kind of events and programs we should look at adding in the future, or what kind of amenities and improvements we should focus on.
How often, and I don't know if the survey can gauge this, maybe some park goers may not know there's a program that's already available, or they're like, oh, we should try this, maybe look into this.
Absolutely. So we actually have questions about that on the survey. So it helps us gauge our communications reaching people. Are they learning about what we already have available? And if we see a lot of responses of something that we know we already have available, that signifies to us, we need to do a little bit of a better job reaching people so that they know what's going on. But we often find gaps. So in the last survey round, we heard from a lot of people they were looking for more pet-friendly programming, dog-friendly programs, a few more concerts in certain areas, and those are things we've added over the last few years.
I was going to say, because I was wondering past surveys, what have you implemented? Okay, so you gave us some examples there. 7 million visitors annually.
Yes.
And you're saying we don't want to just hear from people who go frequently, but if you've only gone once.
Even if you've never gone, we want to hear from everybody, because we are here for the entire Southeast Michigan region. So it's important for us to hear what our regular visitors want to see, certainly, but we also want to hear from those that aren't yet a Metro Parks visitor or only come a few times or infrequently. We want to know, how could we be better? What could we be doing to pull some of those additional people in?
Okay, so you're looking for some feedback, some improvements, but maybe let's just walk viewers through a little bit what you have, because not too long ago, I think I was there for Everyone in the Pool, that initiative.
Yes, you were.
And that was basically preventing drownings. That's so important.
Right.
What else do you guys have on tap?
So we have a whole calendar full of programs all year long. Everyone in the Pool is certainly a big initiative for us, of free swim lessons and reducing drownings. Supplemental science is another major effort that we have, and now that it's back to school time, it's kind of top of mind for us. And so getting into classrooms and getting students out into the Metro Parks, learning about nature, learning about the outdoors, STEM education, and getting a hands-on experience into what those careers could look like for them. But additionally, we've got some programs coming up called Night of the Dragon, which is a medieval-themed festival at Indian Springs and Stony Creek Metro Parks. We've got some more dog-friendly programs coming up, some painting under the night sky programs, and we still have some improvement projects that are wrapping up, construction trail improvements, work on our Lake Erie Metro Park wave pool, and a few others.
Danielle, I can't help but wonder, I don't know, just the way how we are nowadays, how much of this are the surveys based on? I think everyone's looking for an experience. Like, you can't just get out of your car and go to the park and hit a trail, right? Is that part of it too?
So yes and no.
Okay.
So we're looking to hear, how do you use parks? What do you do most frequently when you're in parks? And we're also asking, what do you do outside of parks? So what kind of ways do you spend your free time, for us to gauge how frequently are people visiting parks? And when they get to us, what kind of experience are they really looking for? What does that experience look like? Is it a passive, I want to go on a walk out in the nature trails, or is it, I want an experience that's curated just for me and is medieval in theme or astronomy in theme, or whatever the case may be?
How many people are we looking to hear from?
We're looking to hear from a few thousand people at least, but certainly we would love more than that. And that number is based on our consultant's sample size for our population in the region.
So I don't know if I can put you on the spot. I know we're wanting to gather feedback now, but like, is there like a bigger picture as far as like what the Metro Parks hopes to be or envision? I don't know if you can kind of share some of that with us.
I can at a really high level. So yes, we have a strategic plan. Part of our mission statement is bringing parks and recreation to all the people of Southeast Michigan all their lives. So we're looking to gather this input, but we're also starting to work on those future-looking master plans within the parks, or updating them rather. We have them already. So looking at what does the Metro Parks look like in the future, what programs can we offer, but certainly we want to be making bigger impacts around the areas of education, outdoor education, stewardship, climate action, improving our stormwater management, our air quality, among other things. But our strategic plan is on the website for those that are interested at metroparks.com.
All right, very quickly, because they're telling me to wrap.
Yeah.
Is there a Metro Park that's best for looking at foliage, or are you going to be biased and say all 13 of them?
I'm going to be biased. All 13 of them have their own sets of foliage, so you can see it everywhere.
We love to hear that. Thank you so much for your time, Danielle. I appreciate
Thank
it. All right, when we're back, we're checking in with Hobie on what's happening with our game of the week and who's facing off this Friday.